Good afternoon. I'm Marjorie Fortin. I wanted to talk to you about a few things. I try to be very positive in my life. I try to be positive for my friends, for my family, for my children, but mostly for myself. I try to be positive for myself because in your lifetime, you're going to have things that come up against you. And there's a lot of people that will crumble and die. They don't know how to be resilient. They don't know how to be strong because they haven't learned. There's definitely ways to learn how to be resilient. You can watch YouTube videos about how to be strong, how to be confident, how to get up, how to not dwell on being sad about something that happens to you. I'm 60 years old and I've gone through a lot of things in my lifetime. Many things. And I think I'm going to make a video on the different things that I've gone through. But one thing that was important to me is as a kid, my mom said, the show must go on. The show must go on. And my mom and her brother, they were dancers and they used to dance in New York City. And no matter if she didn't feel good or one of the uh, siblings didn't feel good, they kept dancing. And that's what she instilled in us and instilled in my sisters and brothers. The show must go on no matter what. It doesn't matter if you don't feel good or you don't want to go or the job. Say, I'm talking about the job. You're having conflict at the job. Uh, any kind of obstacle, you get through it and you get by it and you do it. The show must go on. And I have lipstick in my hand because um, it just reminds me of the theater. My mom, like I was involved with theater, and my mom would say, "Doesn't matter that you don't feel good. The show must go on." So just fix yourself, put on your lipstick, make yourself look like you don't not feel good, look like you're fine, and you go out and perform. Many times through the years, I didn't feel like doing this. I didn't feel like showing up. I didn't want to show up. I was angry. I was mad. I was hurt. I was not feeling good. I didn't have the money to go. I didn't want to go. Um, but you do what you got to do. And that's it. So I would put my face on and smile. And she would say, "Fake it till you make it, Marge." Because there's a lot to say in that. Not that you have to just, not that you can't react and feel your pain or feel your sadness. I'm not saying that. But there's you can't sink and stay there. You can't stay in that pain and stay in that hurt, and so much so that it freezes you and it stops you from moving on in your life. Now, sometimes people would say, well, if you just think about yourself, that's selfish. And I used to think I can't just think about myself. Well, that's true. You can't just think about yourself. But what is important is that you have to think about yourself. You have to think about the things that work for you, the things that don't work for you. You have to assess your life and examine your life and say, is this working? Is this not working? How spiritually, am I taking care of myself spiritually? Mentally, am I taking care of myself mentally? Relationships, am I around people that are good for me or toxic for me that you don't want to, you shouldn't be around? People that are hurting you. There are some things that are tried and true. Let me give you an example. A material example. See this jar? It's Jovan Musk oil. I'm 60 years old. I've been using this since I was 14. I love it. I mean, I've tried other ones too, but I always go back to my Jovan Musk. Anybody that knows me knows that, oh, it just smells so good. It's tried and true. It works. And so I continue it. This lipstick. I love brown lipsticks. I love these. Some things are tried and true, but in your life, some things are not tried and true. So you have to assess them. You have to think about them and say, you know what? Sometimes you can make a list. You can make a list of what's working, what's not working, and then have the courage to change it. See that sometimes you don't have the courage. Why not? What you have to believe in yourself because you matter. You really do matter. Sometimes you think, oh, I don't matter, and I've been there. Oh, it doesn't matter, but you can't stay there. You have to keep going. You have to like Do you need to change the way you look? Do you need to pep yourself up? Do you need to get some new makeup because your makeup's not looking good? Do you need a new haircut? Do you need a new outfit? Do you need a new job? Do you need a new car? Um, are your kids learning in school? Do they need to get some help? Um, what else? Do you need a change in your life? Do you need a change in your life? Do you need to change your stinking thinking? Garbage in, garbage out. Garbage in, garbage out. It's really true. People who you hang around with, if they're all so negative, next thing you know, you're like spewing things out of your mouth that maybe you wouldn't have. Garbage in, garbage out. You hang around nice people. Oh, that's not so bad. When somebody's nasty to you, you don't have to say screw you lady and or screw you man and be nasty back. Just take a step back. And that's hard. Take a step back and think about, okay, that's them, that's not you. That's them, that's not you. You don't have to internalize it and say, that person ruined my day, blah, 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 blah. Get out of here. That's a waste of your time. Your time is precious, life is short. Hang around people who matter. Hang around people who help you, who lift you up and not put you down. If you're in a job and you can't stand it, my advice is X that job and find a new one. Start looking for a new one. I'm not saying just to quit it. Don't be dopey and just quit it and have no backup plan. You have to have a backup plan. Figure out what you need to do and do it. If you want to go back to school, start looking into it. Start looking online, see how you can get financial aid. Start looking at brochures. Look at things. Let me see. If you want to lose weight, start looking at how you can lose weight. What programs are out there. If you're losing your hair, look for something that you can lose your hair. I take these vitamins too to help me lose the weight. I take this liquid biocell that helps me get my hair thicker. Helps my nails too. I started taking something for my back because I needed help. When you need help, ask for it. Don't be afraid. No question is dumb. My father used to say that. Don't be afraid to ask questions in school, Marjorie. And I was like, yeah, but Daddy, I'm going to feel stupid. He's like, no, don't feel stupid. Ask. Point being, I want you to show up for yourself. I have this thing here, this board. You've seen me write messages on this board. I have this board in my kitchen, and it says, the show must go on. Yesterday I had my God shall supply all my needs. But I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to post this. And I have a whiteboard, and I have things on there like, it was for Motivation Monday. New week to be great. Keep moving. Now is the time. Don't worry about the past. Move forward. And that's what I'm telling about you. Don't live in your past. Don't let your past stop you from moving on. Show up for yourself. Show up for yourself. Because you matter, you count. You show up for yourself. Show up for your kids. Show up for your family. You have a deadline at the job. Do it. Don't procrastinate. Show up for yourself. That's what matters. You count. You want to know more? I'll gladly talk to you. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.